From February 2nd to the 4th, clergy and lay people alike from all across the Diocese of Toronto and beyond descended upon St. Paul's Bloor Street for the 6th Annual Vital Church Planning Conference. I caught up with some of the organizers, speakers, and attendees in order to get a sense of just how vital such a conference is to the continued growth and health of the Anglican Communion.
I think the goal of VCP has always been to help the Church adjust to the post-Christendom world, where the Church is no longer the center of society. We do not automatically have a voice in the affairs of our community or our nation. And what does that mean?
It has been very eye-opening for me of the different ways of doing church and what it means to reach out into the community, how to see what the community is in need of at this time.
There's a lot of people doing different things in different parts of the province of Ontario and other places around the world. You know, some people spend years planning, some people jump into stuff, different perspectives, all that has been helpful, so I'm enjoying it so far.
It was quickly impressed upon the conference that we as a society are in the midst of a monumental shift in status quo. The plenary talks and workshops addressed and acknowledged any resulting feelings of apprehension and subsequently worked to convert them into excitement and enthusiasm for the changes and challenges that lie ahead.
This way of thinking about things is now the new normal for the Church. We have to think, how do we connect with people who know nothing about Jesus, about the Bible, about church, about Christian faith, and begin at the beginning and help people move from that point.
There is a journey that we're on together, and as we go through the process of us getting the vision of doing missionary work, and of course I've been working internationally for a number of years, and missionary traditionally means something not here, but in this particular case, the idea of doing missionary work in our own space, in our own place, in our own backyard, if you will, that has come through very clearly to me. Also, the fact that we're focusing on gifts, and the presentations and the group work that we have done thus far has certainly brought that forward, and we've got some great ideas how to proceed forward in the missionary work that we're doing.
With such an emphasis on innovation, the conference also stressed the importance of not going it alone. Team building would be essential, as well as an expanded, celebrated role of the laity.
The number of people who are coming as lay people with teams from their parish, I think that's really exciting. It's great to have the clergy, and absolutely they need to do that, but having lay people in teams will make all the difference in church planting across the diocese.
This conference is emphasizing teams, because this isn't just about one person, whether it's a clergy or a lay person. This is really about teams together discovering God's will for their community and beginning to put that into action as new Christian communities are formed.
And above all else,
Don't give up. That is the most important, because we look and we watch the numbers drop, and yet you can feel the Spirit moving. You know there is life.
God has given us so great a cloud of witnesses, and those witnesses are around us. We can do this. Sometimes I will confess, after 32 years of ministry, there are times when I wanted to quote an old Neil Young song, pack it in and buy a pickup and take it down to LA. There are times when that has happened in my life, but this is invigorating, the Spirit is working, and the whole thing is, don't give up. God's not done with us yet.